3 seemingly unrelated Metallica songs that have a hidden connection. Can you figure it out before I reveal what it is at the end of the video? If you're a diehard Metallica fan, this may be easy. If you're a more casual fan, pay close attention and I might drop a couple of clues throughout the video. If you do figure it out before the reveal, post in the comments and brag. And if you don't, let me know what your guess was. Hey everyone, this is Kennedy from None More Metal, and a while back I published a video on the channel about 4 other Metallica songs that have a hidden connection. People really seem to enjoy that video, so I figured I'd drop another little mystery on you and see how many people know the secret. I think the connection in this video might be a little easier to figure out than the last one, but I guess we'll see. With that, let's get started. The first song in this mystery group is Blackened, off of Metallica's 1988 album Injustice for All. Blackened is the 6-minute and 42-second opening song from Metallica's first full-length album after Cliff Burton's death. Not only does this song open Injustice for All, it was frequently used as a live opener on the Damaged Justice tour supporting this album. To this day, Blackened is commonly played at Metallica's concerts, having appeared in the live set 502 times between 1988 and 2022. There's also an acoustic version of the song called Blackened 2020, which the band arranged and recorded during the pandemic. I'll include a link in the description of this video if you'd like to hear that version of the song. Blackened stands as a great example of the more complex and intricate songwriting that Metallica exhibited on Injustice for All. Song number 2 is My Friend of Misery from Metallica's self-titled 1991 release. With a runtime of 6 minutes and 49 seconds, My Friend of Misery is the longest song on the Black Album and, in my opinion, a bit overlooked. I didn't go so far as to include this song in my video covering underrated Metallica songs, but it does feel buried as the second to last song on a 12-track album. In my mind, I've always linked My Friend of Misery with The God That Failed because of their proximity on the album, as well as the tendency for both to receive less attention than most other songs on the album, and the fact that they both begin with a bass intro. Unlike Blackened, My Friend of Misery does not frequently appear in Metallica's live sets. Since its release in 1991, it has only been played live 21 times. 17 of those times were at shows where the Black Album was being played in its entirety. I was lucky enough to see My Friend of Misery live on June 24, 2012 at the first Orion Music and More Festival in Atlantic City, New Jersey. One last interesting tidbit of trivia about My Friend of Misery is that it was originally intended to be an instrumental, which would have continued the tradition established on Metallica's first 4 albums. Instead, the decision was made to add lyrics, creating the song that we know today. While I always welcome an instrumental on a Metallica album, I like the song as it is, and I'm glad that the lyrics were added. The third and final song in our mystery group is Where the Wild Things Are, from Metallica's 1997 release Reload. While My Friend of Misery is much less popular than Blackened, Where the Wild Things Are receives less attention than either of those songs by a long shot. Reload is one of the most divisive albums in Metallica's catalog, and as such, the songs on the album have endured a variety of fates. Some, like Fuel and the Memory of Remains, have become staples in Metallica's live shows. Others, like Fixer and Carpe Diem Baby, evolved into cult favorites. And still others, like Attitude and Prince Charming, have seemed to have largely disappeared from people's consciousness. Where the Wild Things Are fits squarely in that last group. Where Blackened has been played live 502 times, and My Friend of Misery 21 times, Where the Wild Things Are has been played live exactly 0 times, and I don't anticipate that changing anytime soon. At 6 minutes and 53 seconds, Where the Wild Things Are is the third longest of the 13 tracks on Reload. Okay, so those are our 3 songs. Do you have an idea of what the hidden connection is? If you do, jump into the comments and post your guess whether it turns out to be right or wrong. And if you enjoy content like this about bands like Metallica, please subscribe and click the like button on this video. It really helps the channel. If you want to think more about the connection, now's the time to pause the video. For those still watching, I thank you. The hidden connection between Blackened, My Friend of Misery, and Where the Wild Things Are is that they were all co-written by Jason Newsted. And not only that, but they are the only 3 songs in all of Metallica's catalog to feature a Jason Newsted writing credit. Despite being in the band for 15 years and appearing on 4 studio albums which featured 47 songs, Jason only co-wrote these 3 songs. By contrast, Kirk Hammett has 21 writing credits across those same 4 albums, and of course, James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich have writing credits on all 47 songs. So there's the little mystery I cooked up for you. I hope it wasn't too difficult or too easy. If you liked this video, check out my previous video on 4 Metallica songs with a different hidden connection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.